Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Psychedelic Art Exchange YouTube channel. It's that time of the month where we get to talk about one of our favorite auctions, which is the Collector's Showcase auction. As always, this sale features 50 top tier lots that are a mixture of CGC and in house graded items. And the auction will close Sunday, May 4th at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So let's see what we got this month.
Well, yeah, it's a good stack. This collector's showcase sale is really becoming the premier sale, and it's super exciting to talk about because it's the top posters that filter through every month. And this month, we're going to start with one of the most important and precious posters of all. This is the Monterey Pop Festival poster, and we've sold it often in a CGC holder, the smaller version, which was sold as merchandise at the event. But this is one of the rare times where we have the actual advertising poster, and it's giant, it's beautiful. It's a poster really that hits at the center of everything that we talk about and sell. I mean, this was the coming out party for all of it, the Summer of Love in Monterey, California. It was Jimi Hendrix, his U.S. introduction, The Who, Otis Redding, Janis. All of these performances can be seen on the film. But this may be the best festival poster of all. I would say that it is. And to have it in this format, the large format, this is really the collector's item. The merch piece is beautiful. The foil is always problematic, especially on the larger piece, but it's just, this is an absolute must-have if you're serious about this collectible.
Yeah, and go watch that Jimmy at Monterey film. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, he burns his guitar, and and the Who were complete mayhem, and Otis just killed everybody dead in his tracks. It really is one of the best concerts ever.
Yeah.
Anyhow, this is really the piece to watch and to bid on if there's one piece you're looking at.
Can't argue with that. Got to be careful with moving it too.
Yeah, it's kind of big, and I'm doing my best to be careful. And it's,
you got it.
Moving right along.
Yes.
All right. So in recent weeks, we've had two items that did very well. One was a Stanley Mouse T-shirt from his hot rod days. There was a piece of original art in last week's sale for a motorcycle dealership that was a pencil sketch, but this is finished pen and ink from the height of Stanley Mouse hot rod art. This was for the box top of a model. He had a line of models, and this is really maybe the best piece of his art that we've offered. It's on illustration board. It's clean. It's the beginning of Stanley Mouse.
I mean, it's from '64, yeah, so before any posters.
Yeah, as we mentioned previously, he worked hot rod shows, and he was in that whole genre of with Big Daddy Roth and Ratfink and all that. But Mouse really was one of the originators, if not the originator of hot rod art, and at least the freaky illustrations. And so again, as we the sale takes the best of the graded material and the raw material. There's this poster that we talk about all the time, but it really is, it's the Dead at the height of, this is where they recorded the live album. So I mean, this is Fillmore 69 and everything's there, but it's also Lee Conklin. The more that I look at this stuff, becomes just really the most magnificent illustrator. He really, as far as psychedelic art, I mean, as far as trippy goes, I mean,
super trippy.
Yeah, I mean, Griffin had that too, but it was a different line. Lee really, I think, is going to continue to rise as one of the finest artists of the entire genre. So I picked out two of Lee's posters that I love for this sale. Obviously, this one for all the reasons stated above.
Yeah, that's a favorite. We love that one. Oh, and I love this
and
one.
This one's great. This is with the Centaur motorcycle guys.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this is a wonderful piece. And if you've ever seen the original art for some of these pieces, it's even better sometimes without the cover because you can really see what he does.
See all of the it's very cool. We've sold a few originally Conklin sketches over the years that are quite something to behold.
Yeah, I mean, we can see with evidence of the 134 that he's, valued as an illustrator, and when he hits it with the right piece, I think there's a long way to go with Lee Conklin. I think he's got his due. Anyhow,
I don't think anyone's going to fight you on that.
No, we love Lee. And so here we want to get into some real fun stuff.
Some lore. It's lore time.
It's lore. I mean, this is Grateful Dead lore. This is the Pirates Ball. This is the 1976 Pirates Ball, and much has been said about it because somehow the Angels were allowed to organize a party on this horrible ship. I mean, it sounds like a nightmare if you read some of the recollections. It was this.
All I know is there was a lot of nitrous.
Oh yeah, there was nitrous oxide and passed out angels everywhere, and stories of them tossing other passengers that they didn't like overboard. Can you imagine? I mean, it's like, there's some really good footage out there. You got to check it out.
God,
I didn't give a link, but there's. And Bo Diddley was on, and allegedly Jerry played with Bo Diddley, but this is 76. Right around the hiatus and the break, and the band was shifting. Donna was on this. This is a great poster. It may not be that sexy of an illustration, but this is.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah. And the whole thing with the Angels and the Dead and that whole relationship, and I mean, Jerry dug it. He was, and they dug him. So this is, other than the Monterey, this is the piece my money would go on if I was bidding in the sale. But let's, again, this relationship with the Angels didn't start in 76. It started in 66. And this was Merry Pranksters Hell's Angels Party, and the Pranksters were the one that started this weird relationship with the Angels. And this poster was, probably at one point in time, it was the record for any Angels poster that we sold. It was illustrated by Gut, who was a Hell's Angel himself. It's the colors, and it's Janis, and the Dead did play, even though they weren't listed on this poster. So it sells for a lot in a holder. This is a little bit rougher, but this is your chance to own super historic and important poster.
Yeah. Love that piece.
Yeah, it's a good one. And we're going to end on a weird note with one of the weirdest bands of all time, The Residents.
Well, yeah, band, art collective,
Yeah, they never showed their faces.
No.
They wore these eyeball masks.
As you can see right there.
Yes. And
I mean, they've been around since like the early 70s, and this one's from 86. It was their 13th anniversary tour. They've put out like tons of albums, I think like over 60, and they still play.
Yeah, they do. And I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen them with all the opportunities. But they are a band shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, I mean, the weirdness is definitely intriguing, even if like the music isn't something that you necessarily know off the top of your head. But it's just cool that it exists, right?
I pulled it out just because we don't get very many Residents posters, or at least interesting looking Residents posters.
It's definitely rare. And it's very appealing visually, at least I think so. So
yeah, I mean,
go ahead and bid on it.
And it's a complete juxtaposition from the 60s
stuff,
because we love all of it and we want to tell the story. I would love to see this poster do well, but it's more just a interesting case. Yeah,
Curiosity.
a
Yeah.
curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my money's on the Monterey and the Pirates Ball. Everything else, if you want to learn more, give us a holler. We'll happily send you better images. We'll describe the poster to you, whatever you need.
Yeah, and you know where to bid in the collector showcase auction. All of the links are in the description below me. Again, bidding's gonna end Sunday, May 4th, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We hope to see you in there.
See you then.
Bye.